I'm Rick Sabine with the ABC News Community Spotlight. Our guest today is Paul Quinn. Paul, the Andy Jam takes place next Saturday at the barn. But before we talk about that, tell us about Andy.
Andy Quinn was my son. He passed away in 2019 at the age of 31 from a viral infection. But his dream was to be a police officer. And he had obtained his peace officer training and was working as loss prevention officer at Kroger before he was sidelined with some back issues. And he never really got back to work, unfortunately, before he passed away. But he always had that dream of being an officer. Andy was an unforgettable character. He was very funny, and if he spent more than 5 minutes with you, he could do a dead-on imitation of you. He would have your mannerisms, your favorite words, your inflections, your dialect. He would have it all down. Incredible memory for that kind of thing.
How are the proceeds from the Andy Jam used?
Yeah, the intent of the Andy Jam, it's at the barn on May 21st, and it'll be pretty much all day, starting at noon. But so the intent is to both pay tribute to my son and the character that he was, and also to raise money for a scholarship that we're instituting at Zane State through NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, in Andy's name for future people to be able to attend the police academy at Zane State. And Andy didn't get to realize his dream, but maybe he can help somebody else reach theirs through the scholarship. And I thought it was a fitting way to pay tribute to him. This will be the third year that we've done the jam. We've raised a little more than $4,000 so far. The Andy Jam is going to be May 21st at the barn, starting at noon, and some pretty cool things happening there. Kicking off the day is a new lineup of old people, the Rolling Rockers, which has reunites members of the T-Birds that a lot of people would know around here locally. John and Hannah Moore with my cousin Twyla Quinn, and then Casey Summers and Gary Fry. So it's kind of an all-star lineup, and exciting time because a lot of those people hadn't played together for a while. And so I think that's going to be a real neat band to get us rolling for the day. And people are playing about an hour a piece. And following the Rolling Rockers will be Matt Frampton, who's pretty much always plays any of my fundraisers. Matt's incredible talent and can play just about anything, but he likes his classic rock with a mix of his originals, and he always knows to play Rolling Stones for me. And then actually members of my family, the Quinn family, are going to come in and entertain for an hour. And if people don't know, my family's been performing around the state for 20 years in the name of recovery from mental illness and addiction. So we're bringing the family out to entertain. And then Steve Spires, who I have renamed just Spy, is coming out, I believe, with his band. And Steve's great. He has a lot of really good original songs and has a good take on some covers. And then wrapping up today will be Grounded, which is a classic rock band. Matt Hutchins kind of anchors that band. A lot of people would know him. He had played with the T-Birds at one time too, actually. And then throughout the day we'll have drawings and raffles and auctions and such to help raise funds for the scholarship.
Is there a cover charge?
No cover charge. The bands are playing free. There's no cost to get in. We do seek any donations for prizes for the day. If there's anyone who would care to do that, they could take them to the barn or get a hold of me. I'm not hard to find, I don't think. But again, it's all through the National Alliance on Mental Illness, so it's a 501c3 charitable organization, so it's deductible from your taxes. And if nothing else, come out that day, May 21st, to the barn and have a good time. Enjoy the music.
That's Paul Quinn. I'm Rick Sabine, and that's the ABC News Community Spotlight.